Hey everyone, Danielle here. I've got my Keyforge Winds of Exchange GameFound stuff today. I will do an unboxing of most of the stuff that I got. There's some extra decks that I will keep sealed, but I did get a total of 8 of these. So I will open 2 out of the 8 on this video. So as you can see, I've got a bit of stuff. I have the playmat. I have the Winds of Exchange deck. I have the Unchained Decks, 2 of them. Keyforge Adventures, Fall of the House, Gormengeist, the multiplayer scenario, obviously solo friendly, Sanctum tokens, and Grim Reminders preview cards. So I think I'm actually going to start with the playmat. So let me just get this stuff out of the way. We'll get back into that. Looks good. Quality feels nice. Typical playmat style. It's pretty thin. There's no edges to it, which I actually prefer because oftentimes when I'm sliding cards on and off of the mat, it tends to get stuck to the edges when there is a finish. But of course, over time, the more you use this playmat, you'll probably start seeing some fraying, which is I think that's normal. That's to be expected. But overall, the graphic looks good. Pretty crisp, I would say. I'm yeah, happy with that. So I think we could dive into the Winds of Exchange decks. So let me get that opened. And let's see, is there an easy way? I much prefer the boxes that used to come in versus the plastic, but actually not sure which one is more eco-friendly, if that was even the consideration there. But you know what? I think I'm gonna need a scissor. I'm excited because I played Keyforge a bit, and obviously before it got, canceled. But yeah, so we have the human that supervises the Highlands. That's what this deck looks like. Take a look at some of the cards in this deck. And of course, I will scan this into my database. Okay, so yep. See what we've got. So we have a token creature, Trader, an upgrade, Toxicuda Venom, Sunk Cost, it's an action card, Maelstrom, Kamalani, another Kamalani, Initiation, a Guiltspine Netcaster, Befuddle, Under Pressure, Kelping Hands, Sybil Waymare, Steward Suuzane, hopefully I said that right, Ornate Talking Tray, a Mass Buyout, Generous Offer, Closed Door Negotiation, Shizuoku Swapper, Gezrutio the Arcane, wow, these are tough, Exoshell System, Exchange Program, Envoy of Equerry, Pound, Pelf, a Jarl Svend, Fresh Marks, Fire Spitter, Bumpsy, Berserker Slam, a Hebe the Huge, and an autocannon. Alright. So obviously this has 3 houses. The houses are Equidon, Brobnar, and Unfathomable. So that's the deck art right there. And let's see what we have here in the second one. Okay, we have Ka of New Melin. Alright, so these have different what are these factions? Unfathomable, Brobnar, and Sanctum. Alright, we have Priest, Toxicular Venom, Sunk Cost, Skullback Crab, Maelstrom, Covetous Hema, Befuddle, Yanthi Ghostfin, Watcher Step, Fuguru, Azure Basin Outpost, Weak Link, the Grey Rider, Taxing Journey, Revered Monk, Pandulph the Revoker, Grand Melee, Absolve, Lightbringer Outpost, Glorious Few, Baldric the Bold, Martyr's End, Shock Herder, Rowdy Scald, Rant and Rive, Press Gang, Might Club, Jarl Svend, Fire Spitter, Berserker Slam, Overrun, Feats of Strength, and Autocannon. So lots of overlap with the type of cards I'm seeing here. But makes sense because Brobnar and Unfathomable were the two that were in this deck as well. Alright, so those were the two Winds of Exchange decks. Let's take a look at this the Sanctum. So these are token creature cards. Pull those out. So this says contains all 4 Sanctum token creature cards. So it looks like it's the Cleric, Defender, Disciple, and Squire. And I'm guessing that they just, you know, get generated and appear when you play the game. So probably nothing too exciting to look at, but I'll still open it up just for the sake of opening it up. Not familiar with how token creatures work, and if they existed before, I forget. But basically, it looks like one side is Disciple, and the other side is the Squire. So I assume that this is the Cleric. Yeah, Defender. Yeah. So, yeah, plenty of tokens to go around. I can't imagine all of these being in play at once, but I guess it's good for a group of people who want to play. I do intend to play this 2-player, obviously, but also solo, so I may not need all of these. But yeah, I guess it would be nice to have these available versus using like, I guess, I don't know, tokens or dice or something to keep track of them. Alright, so we've got these. I'll keep them separate. And then let's take a look at the Keyforge Adventures. Alright, so we have the deck. Ooh, the backs look good. Let's take a look at the cards here. I'll pull it out. Alright. The Gormengeist Mansion. So this is a location card. It says at the end of your turn, Gormengeist steals 1 amber for each don't know that symbol, but that symbol in play. And then this is the Amalgamator. I suck at pronunciation, so and it says if Grand Stairway or Sealed Odium are in play, Dark Essence cannot be drained. So I guess there's some mechanism with that. But nice, there's some conclusions on the back as well, depending on, I guess, how well you do. is the introduction side. And then the rules, I guess, would be online, so you have to scan the QR code to view that. So it would have been nice if the rules were here, but I guess they didn't want to print it. All right, I guess we'll take a quick look at the cards. You have Archon's Essence cards. Let's see what's on the back. It's the same thing. So they're just double-sided basically. Then there are some, yeah, looks like it's all just some types of locations. And then on this side we have action, creatures, more locations, an essence card, items. It'll be interesting to see how all this works for this adventure. I really liked the other adventures that they had when they released. They were fun but tough. I don't think I won any of those. Alright, so these card backs look awesome. I like the dark art and everything. This must be, I guess, the deck that we'll be running. Of creatures. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably try to do something along the lines of a playthrough, or maybe a partial playthrough on my channel with these cards. Cool. So that's what we've got for Keyforge Adventures. Oops. Alright, we're gonna take a look at the preview cards. Not really sure what to expect here. It says introducing the Geistoids. Let's see how to open this. Okay. Nice. Alright, so these are 3 preview cards from the forthcoming 7th set of Grim Reminders. And it says your 3 preview cards were chosen via computer algorithm, and it's possible that at least one of these cards was produced in a very limited quantity. One might even be signed by Keyforge designer Richard Garfield. Because Grim Reminders was still in development at the time these preview cards were printed, the cards are still subject to change prior to their official release. We hope the sneak peek will get you as excited about the future of Keyforge as we are the Ghost Galaxy team. Nice. Okay. So let's see. I like the art they had in this. Very nice. Alright. See. These. Alright, so we have preview cards in the deck list. Alright, so we have Werewolf Curse, an upgrade. It says this creature gains skirmish, splash attack 3, and after fight, destroy Werewolf Curse. Then we have Echo Fly. It's a creature. Return an action card from your discard pile to your hand. Scrap. Archive the topmost action card from your discard pile. Scrap effects resolve when the card is discarded from your hand. Okay. Spontaneous Awakening. Play. If your opponent is haunted, destroy an enemy artifact, cyborg, or robot. If you do, after that card is destroyed, put it into play under your control. While under your control, it belongs to House Geistoid. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like I got any signed cards, but these were pretty neat. So now we have the last two things to open, which are the Unchained Decks. So these should be interesting. Let's see. Well, these definitely look different from the other decks, the card backs. I'm gonna try to cut it open a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so we have E. Faraday, Champion of the Large Shop. So his logos, Star Alliance, and Unfathomable. So you can see the logos are just in black and white versus the full color version. Alright, let's see what we got. So we have a quick reference card that talks about, I guess, some of the keywords. So we have Steal, Enhance, Flank, Omni, and Stun. That's helpful. The other decks didn't come with something like this. There's also Ward, Elusive, Alpha, Capture, and Poison. Alright. We have a Toxicuda Venom, which I think was in the other two decks I opened here. And we have Covetous Hema, Adult Swim, Stir Crazy, Kelping Hands, Catch and Release, Sybil Waymare, Taniwa, Cup of Water, Subtle Chain, a Chincan's Blaster, Hayden Oswin, Scout Pete, Sensor Chief Garcia, Psi Officer Chincan, Blast Shielding, Psionic Officer Lang, Chief Engineer Walls, General Order 24, T3R35A, Rocket Boots, a Titan Mechanic, Master the Theory, Hologramophone, Eureka, Director ZYX, Scrambler Storm, Odd Claude, Lycobot, Positron Bolt, Cyber Clone, and a Cursed Relic. Alright. So that was the E. Faraday, Champion of the Large Shop deck. And then the other one we got. This one is the Seneschal Floret Blaze. And I'm trying to open this. Alright. Let's see. Alright, Seneschal Floret Blaze. It's Equidon, Mars, and Shadows. Okay. I don't know if I love this design. I would prefer if everything was more symmetrical, but I guess it's fine. We have a Diplomat, Word of Returning, Bad Penny, Splinter, Palf, Customs Office, Reckless Rizzo, Lamindra, Knuckles Bolton, Hugger Mugger, Arm the Plebeians, Zorg, Killzord MK9001. Then we have Flotsam Spike, Scoop Up, Mix the Tail-Minded, Agent Who-Man. Who-Man. We have Clone Home, YXL, the Iron Captain, Space Invaders, Exterminate, General Zaorha, Trade Secrets, Scrap Scrounger, Puzzling Trinket, Pull Up Stakes, Gezrutyo, the Arcane, Exoshell System, Exchange Program, Tourist Trap, Staff Up, and Envoy of Equerry. Alright. Well, that is the second Unchained deck. Yeah, and I'm super excited to dig into these cards. I didn't spend too much time reading them when I was going through them just now, but we'll see how they all work towards the Fall of the House Gormengeist scenario. Let me know if you guys play. I would be interested in trying this on the webcam. I've done it before. The tokens were a little bit much to handle, but I think it's possible. So if anyone's interested in getting a game or two in, let me know in the comments, and we'll connect. Alright, well, always appreciate you guys watching. I hope you had fun opening these up with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.